Really, can I just touch on Romain Mundle firstly? I know earlier in the week you said he still needs to see a few specialists or to ascertain exactly how long he might be out for.
The target is the playoffs period, so we try to prepare Romain for this fixture. Should be okay for this target. Yeah.
Is it a concern in the sense that I know we talked about hamstring injuries earlier in the week with Enzo Lefebvre as well? You're easing him back slowly. Is it really because you just don't want him to break down again because he's going to be such an important player for you?
Yes, for him and for others. I think now we are in the stage of the season where when it's possible to manage the squad. Not in every positions, but for most of them it's possible. And I think for Enzo, when he came in here, the left side was completely open and empty, and we were in a race. And I think he did well, but we needed him for the full games, and it didn't help because we were just on the edge. And before Romain and Tommy's availability, so it was a little bit later, but now it's possible.
Does it feel a little bit at the moment like Sunderland are in a sea of tranquility in fourth place, because it looks almost certain that you're going to finish fourth, but all around you, the top three, the 4 or 5 teams below you, every week positions change, results change. It's a very strange dynamic for you.
Yeah, I think we deserved it because we were really consistent this season. I think it was one of our main purpose, because in this league, as long as the championship, you need consistency. And probably last season the team showed that they were able to play well, but with ups but downs as well. So this season we built this consistency. I think it was a great achievement. At the same time, if we are relaxed now, we'll be in trouble, because it's not fair to say that we can just wait until the end of the season and we'll see what will happen. We have to build this end of the season properly with the same foundations, and to build strong momentum for the last game, because it will be very tight. And if it's not just like a switch on, you have to build the strong foundations, and I think it's the right tempo for that.
You talk about flicking the switch, you can't just flick it and form happens. Is that game against Coventry, was that a turning point in the sense it was a big wake-up call for you?
I don't know. I think we were on the edge, and probably we were really exhausted at that time. And it showed that with a short group like we have at Sunderland, even if you maintain strong consistency for mainly this season, you can have some downs, and it was the case. And when it happened, it's violent because the competition is tough, and it shows that you have to be at your top for every games, and when you are not, you are punished.
You've kept 3 clean sheets since then. Is it fair to say that defensively you're starting to get back maybe to where you were at the start of the season, when you were very strong in that department? The area you've got to be concerned about perhaps is the final third?
Yeah, it was a good reminder, because if you make too many mistakes in your shape or individual mistakes, and the opponent can use this mistakes properly, and you can't be in the game. And it was a good reminder. I think every games is an opportunity to grow, and I think this one was useful. And after that, the reaction was really positive. Out of possession mainly, because I think we still have room for improvement for our build-up, for example, under pressure. But it's a question of confidence, and I think, and freshness as well. I think so. We are in a really good place, and now it's a question of adjustment.
I mean, you're a team of very talented individuals. At the moment, you get the feeling that sort of the sum of the parts isn't quite coming together, but you're now, with these last 5 games before the playoffs, slowly moving back into where you would like to be.
We are already in a good place because with 76 points, I think we have the 3 teams ahead, and with they are more experienced, probably financially stronger. So we are in the top of our championship. So now the last games will be different because it's not a league. It's one shot, I can say like that. And in these games, I think the mindset of the team, the consistency of the game model, the connection between players will be very important. So it's important now to build these foundations.
You spoke again after the game on Tuesday about belief. The team has belief. It's also a good team spirit. Do you see that now as being, that is almost worth points to, that team spirit, this drive, this ambition for these players to want to achieve promotion?
Yeah, probably more than tactics now. And I think the mindset, the personality, the character, the bravery, the connection with the fans, the shared ambition will be more important than small adjustment about tactics, because this stage is different, and we need this energy to face the different challenges.
Well, you saw that spirit at Swansea earlier in the season.
Yep.
They're actually not having a bad run at the moment because the pressure's off them. They're not going down, they're not going up. It could be quite a challenge again. Their record recently at the stadium is very good as well.
Yeah, it will be another tough challenge, another opportunity to grow, another opportunity to get new experiences. And I think if we are competitive, if we are connected with our ambition, every experience is useful, and this one will be one of these.
Quick one, Joe presumably back this weekend.
We'll skip this one.
Okay.
To have a fresh and competitive job for the last stage. Yeah.
Anybody else? Any other issues?
No.
Related?
No. Everything's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Just to build on the mixed points, you haven't scored more than 1 goal in any of your last 5 games. Is there anything there to worry about? And you talked about opportunities. It's now a good time to play a team that you scored 3 against back in December.
Yeah, it's a question of balance, and sometimes you can be clinical. It wasn't the case because we created chances, and I think it's still the case. Even if we are not consistent, especially during the first half for the build-up. During the half-time, we spoke together with the players, and I said we are in a really good place. We showed before that we were able to build up under pressure. So here you have a perfect pitch, and the situation is clean, so you have to take risks. And I think it's really a question of balance. When you want to reinforce an idea about the out of possession phase, sometimes your focus is not on the in possession phase, and it's a question of balance. And probably the last part of the season we have to find this right balance, and I hope we'll find it.
Yeah, I can go now, yeah, sure. Okay, it's just nothing obviously has been achieved yet, but you are now in the playoffs. Speaking about you yourself, how proud of you to have been the one to have led this club back to the playoffs?
Proud of the collective project, because I think it's probably a good summary. We worked very well together, and this connection was probably our main strength, with talented players but connected with a shared ambition. And so we can be proud of this first achievement, but at the same time now we want more. And even if this group is the youngest of the league, still a good reminder. I think they have a good experience and they are ambitious. So now the question is to be ready, because it will be tough.
Obviously, given that it would appear like that you are going to finish fourth at present, at least, as Nick alluded to, is the rest of the season now until the playoffs just about learning and improving as much as about yourself as you can, so that you hit the playoffs in exactly form and structure you want to be in?
Yeah, I think we had good opportunities to face with strong challenges, especially West Brom away, Norwich away. We'll have Bristol away. So we had Coventry away as well. So the table was really interesting. The agenda was really interesting for that. It's a good reminder about how you have to be strong in as a team away to face different challenges, and then at home we'll have to be strong, because we in the first leg we'll have the opportunity to at home to impose our style, to impose our energy, to impose our way of playing. So the clinical phase of the finishing, for example, will be very important. So now it's just a question of balance, but we can replicate what will happen, because it's always new experiences.
You mentioned, of course, it is the youngest squad. Do you have to say a lot to them in the dressing room before a game to fire them up, or essentially are they very much ready to go themselves?
No, I think now they are ready, and in the dressing room now we had a pattern to prepare the game, and now the last stage of this pattern is driven by them, because they are really involved in the process. So it's an easy part to manage now, because they know that it's mainly their responsibility than people around, because when you are on the pitch you have to take your responsibility to win and to face different challenges, to solve problems in real time.